And if you want to learn how to grow your channel in 2019, stick around because I have some tips for you. And it's not the regular grow your channel, use the SEOs, use these tags, use these descriptions. Oh my gosh, do they just like drive you crazy with these same things over and over again? And I'm not growing my channel like in the seconds that they say I'm going to, but I do have some great ideas. If you stick around, I'm going to share them with you in just 2 seconds. Well, about 12. Long enough for me to eat this. So, peace. I'll see you in a minute.
Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Welcome to our channel. If you're new to our channel, hit that subscribe button, subscribe today, ring or smash the little post notifications bell, like this video if you like the tips that I'm about to give you, and comment because I really want to know what you guys think about this. I've thought about this endlessly about doing this video, and I think I need to do it. My husband and I did it, and the audio didn't turn out because we taped at the beach the other day, and all the stuff that we said, because our microphone doesn't work, it was no good. I was in post production editing, and yeah, like I went through the whole video and I was gonna put it out, but it was horrible. You couldn't hear it, and I didn't want you guys sitting there trying to, turn it up and then music comes on and then it blows you right out of your seat. So anyways, I'm gonna redo it quickly, and then we're gonna do a more in-depth video on a couple of things that we looked at this a lot, and I was like amazed at all the videos that they have out there that talks about how to grow your channel in 2019, right? We've all seen it. Your tags, your SEOs, your descriptions, your titles, your thumbnails, very important things. Yes, I agree. However, there are a lot of other things that in regular business that we do to promote our business, and there is no reason why it would not apply to YouTube. And it's kind of like mind-blowing to me. Like, it just hit me like, this stuff, you've done this for years, you know how to market, you know how to do advertising, and you've done it for other businesses as well as our own business. Why are you not doing it for your brand with YouTube? Why are you not marketing us like I would if I was working for someone else? So that's what I'm going to talk to you guys about today. And I call it the 4 C's, okay? So we have communicate or convey, we have collabs, we have conventions, and I kind of, the communicate and convey was kind of like my 4th one. So, because there's 2 parts to that, communicate and convey. So my first one is, I really wanted to talk about collabs, and that's what our video was about, conventions and collabs. I don't see a lot of YouTubers talk about this. I see them talk about collabing, but I've never really seen how they go about doing that, right? Okay, so do I just ring up Casey Neistat and say, hey, Casey, want to collab with us? I mean, Peter McKinnon, we're coming at you. We're coming to Canada and we want to collab with you. So I did what a lot of people said. I reached out to people and not been very successful. So I kind of refined this method, and I think this is kind of a good way to go about it. Obviously, if you have a niche for your channel, niche, whatever your niche is, travel, family, computers, tech, gear, cameras, photography, whatever it may be. And you, I'm sure, are already watching channels that you like on YouTube, and make sure that they are proximity logistically kind of within your area. It doesn't mean they have to be right in your city, but somewhere where you both can kind of meet if you are to do a collab and you work it out. You want to be mindful of these things prior to contacting someone, because you don't want to just say, hey, come visit me, and you drive or fly to me. You want to have some steps and actions that you have in place that you've already thought about, because this is something you really want to do. So I would look at someone in your niche, someone who is relatively close to you, someone who is not too big but yet you really look up to, and that they can mentor you. And I would start with asking someone to, as I got in communicating with them and just talking to them and letting them know I like their channel, just ask them to mentor you. Just say, hey, do you mind looking at my channel? Because in a year, and some of you guys are already starting to grow very, very quickly, you're going to be in that spot where someone's going to want to contact you, and you need to think about if you're going to be able to, you would like to be able to say, yes, let me help you. I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm speaking out of turn, but I would like to. Okay, so moving on. You want to communicate to them. You want to convey what you want, which is you would like to collab. Okay? Collabing is kind of a mystery to me because I see all kinds of people doing it, and I just don't understand when they just like hooked up and just have this great collab in mind to meet people to collab with, and I don't hear this either. This blows my mind. I cannot find people talking about this. Now I see people doing it all the time, going to conventions, but I don't see people doing videos on you should be going to conventions to meet these people, right? You go to a farm to see horses. You go to a farm to see cows and chickens, and you go to a restaurant to see food. You go to the ocean to see sharks and dolphins. And my point is, and not very well made at that, so just forget all that. Where would you go to meet the people that you want to collab with? And that is a convention. There are hundreds, literally hundreds of conventions to go to. So my advice, look at some of the conventions. I'm going to link below a place for you to go to, and it's going to be right up there. Go to that website. They have all kinds of conventions. Look in your area locally. Look at your price range. Look at your niche. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is. Please tell me below. And then look at, what you can spend and what time of year it is, and look at all of these factors. And I would try to plan, if this is something you're really, really wanting to do, plan at least 1 to 2 conventions in a year. Probably start with 1, but I'm going full on, and I'm going to do probably 3. Probably not smart. Don't follow me. Don't listen to me. But if you do want to go to one that I'm going to, let me know, because we can go together. So anyways, conventions. I think conventions are not talked about. I think they're way overlooked, and I think they're of high value. Everybody knows about VidCon, and I'm personally steering away from VidCon because they commercialize. Like it's, wow, it's raining outside. Wow, it is raining outside like crazy, like cats and dogs. I'm telling you, cats and dogs. Where did that expression come from anyways? Cats and dogs. Like, why not like horses and cows? I mean, or why not like, what would be a good analogy for cats and dogs? Seriously? Anyways, I'm digressing. All right, people, I have told you everything I can tell you for now. But I do have some suggestions on some conventions. I was talking about VidCon, and I seriously think VidCon's kind of like that commercially red carpet kind of thing. It is a way to see a lot of creators, I do know that, but I also know, and it's not terribly expensive. You can get into VidCon for, I think, like $65 a day. But that's just not my thing. I'm looking at, obviously, Playlist Live is one of our, for sure, going to, and reason is it brings gamers together and it brings YouTubers together. 2 huge communities in the YouTube, Twitch environment. Your gamers, your streamers, and your vloggers, and your filmmakers, and your YouTubers. Playlist Live is huge. It's in Orlando, Florida, and it is in it's February 28th through March 1st of 2020. Tickets are on sale now, and I believe they range from $200 to like $1,500. Don't quote me. I will put the exact amount up here link it below. So go to that description and check it out. Also be sure to go to that website because they have hundreds by the month of conventions for you to look into. So those are my suggestions on things that you can do to help boost your channel awareness, to get out there and meet some people that are doing the same things you're doing, and if anybody wants to collab with us, just let us know because we're looking to do that. Yeah, but we would love to collab with anybody. If you want to collab with us, let us know. Drop us a line below. Also, on a whole nother note, we are trying to do 3 videos a week, and if we do not, it's because we do have some things going on in my family, kind of a family emergency type stuff, and I may have to be skedaddling out of here quickly, jumping on a flight or driving very far away, and that's going to really slow down the vlog process. So, however, we will be vlogging on the road. I just don't know when we're going to be able to upload. So if we happen to go away for a very brief, that much of a moment, that's why. So stick around, don't go away, because we will be back and we will see you in